So before I get started pulling cards, I'm going to take a moment to tune in with your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I'm correct here, that the overall topic we're going to focus on here for you is relationships. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. Uh, can I make my screen bigger? I want to see what you're able to see. Okay. All right. So, trying to think, how do I want to do this? Because I want to read for you the general energy, but also specifically what's going on with this Shiva Kailash Shambho guy in you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know which one do I want to do first, the general or the specific.
For me, it feels like the general would be interesting to have first, but it's your
Yeah.
game.
No, let's do like that then. I was kind of leaning that direction anyway, so that
Mm-hmm.
confirms it. All right. Let's see. Relationship energy for Pippa. Questions. Okay. Change.
Mm-hmm.
Something's changing, something's moving there. There's movement for
Mm-hmm.
sure. It's also the Wheel of Fortune card, which can talk about destiny. Okay, and the lovers and nothingness. All right. It's interesting. I'm going to clarify actually these two first and then talk more about it. Okay. Clarify the lovers. Eight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and then also this change card. Okay, yeah, you got the lovers again under this one. Okay, so Yeah, overall, it's definitely in your energy. It's in your field. It's coming up for a reason. Um, it's like there's something inside of you moving and shifting. Hold on, there's something dirty on this card. I don't know how that happened. A little bit of ADD. No, what's that? What's the OCD here? I have to clean this. Sorry.
That's okay.
So, yeah. So definitely, there's something. Like I said, so this change, it's something that's coming. It comes from within, first of all. So it's like an inside out process ultimately, but at the same time, it is like things shifting and changing in your external life. So
Mm-hmm.
as you can see, like it's a chakra wheel. The wheel is spinning.
Mm.
Um, and so like the further you get like out towards the edges, the more that you're getting towards multiplicity, right? In the center is yin yang, and then the triangle, and then the four
Mm-hmm.
elements, and then the 6 hexagrams, 12 zodiac signs. So the further you get out towards the external of the circle, the more, yeah, that you enter multiplicity. And then, so this is the change, the constantly shifting change in the world, the external world around us,
Yeah.
right? But you see, it's coming from within. So like the directions, like the kind of shifts and changes that we manifest in our life, it's coming as a reflection of this inner process.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, at the core of it is just the yin yang, the duality, like the masculine and feminine energy within.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
when that comes into alignment within us in a balanced and healthy kind of way, then then it can allow that to come also reflected in our relationships with other people in the external world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And okay, so then I got clarified by the lovers. So, and then you have the lovers twice. So there is, in the context of a romantic reading, this is just, yeah, a very strong confirmation that yes, this is energy that is coming for you, or
Mm-hmm.
this is like appropriately the next step for you. But there's always with the lovers card comes a big choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's in general, in the most general sense, this is what the card represents: is a choice, a major choice in your life, which will alter the direction of your life path. It's like a forking road, right? And which direction you choose to take. Specifically in this context, which person you choose to take as a lover will send your life path into a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the kind of key takeaway there. And then, so on this side with the lovers came with nothingness. Mm, this one is the slightly mysterious, slightly mysterious energy. I'll have to get back to that in a second. But it came clarified under here with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is something which is coming for you soon, fast, potentially near future, or that when it does come, if it's not immediate, like near future, when it does come, once it comes, it's a fast moving energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. It's a new start. All the aces represent like planting a seed or like a new energy, a new cycle. And so interestingly, so Ace of Pentacles can be specifically talking about a relationship. So can Ace of Cups, so can Ace of Wands, but those have different, they all have different connotations. So the Cups is more the emotional side of things. The Wands is the more passionate and physical, sensual side of things. Whereas the Pentacles is like the more grounded and pragmatic aspects of a partnership. This is like a
Mm-hmm.
partnership where you can see each other in the physical, be together, like build something together
Mm-hmm.
in your physical lives, like build a partnership that creates a foundation for your the more practical aspects of your life.
Hmm.
Okay.
Interesting. Mm.
Yeah. Now, the nothingness, so this adds a lot of flavor to it.
Mhm.
Um, it's a very complex card. So it traditionally this would represent the Hierophant. That would be a lot easier to interpret if it were simply the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is an authority figure and can represent like uh, commitments in relationships. So like a marriage partner or something, because it represents like the authority figure in the structure and the system, which like would grant marriages.
Mhm.
But it's not the Hierophant. It's nothingness, which has a very different no thingness, has a
Mhm.
very different energy to it. And it's kind of like in this context, it's like indicating, yeah, a bond, yeah, very much based on spirituality, a bond kind of like we're going into it. Um, there's no expectations. There's no like clinging or like attachment in a way because there's nothing to be attached to.
Mm.
Um, it's kind of just like yeah, going into a relationship, starting a relationship, not really like you have a feeling that yeah, this is compatible, of course, but at the same time, like you're not. Mm, you're not investing any like of your hopes and dreams like this needs to work out otherwise I'm not going to, you know, they're kind of some people tend to do that sometimes, like people can get
Mhm.
um like especially romantic hearted people, they will put all their hopes and dreams and hitch it to this fantasy of a partner or reality of a partner, and then that always inevitably sooner or later leads to like disappointments
Mhm.
because humans can never fulfill everything for each other, right?
Yeah.
Mm. And yeah, it's actually a very positive energy to like have for starting a relationship because yeah, it's like coming from like I said, a place of non-attachment. And also not, yeah, just going into it, you have a good feeling about it, but you have no sense like where is it leading or anything like this, or will it lead to anything necessarily? There's an indication that yes, it will, because there's some like specifically with the pentacles, the earth element here, like a kind of stability, a foundation, a grounding, a seed for a stable foundation to form.
Mhm.
But it's coming, yeah, out of nothingness, which is interesting. I'm gonna try to clarify this nothingness with like this animal card deck here. Let's see if
Mhm.
that helps. Oh, okay. Well, that gives a different interpretation entirely.
Oh.
So you got raccoon with rabbit for here. If you can see, actually, lift these cards off the table. So you see, actually, this raccoon's almost like blending into the darkness here.
Yes.
Like you can barely see them. They're barely even showing themselves coming out of the darkness here.
Mhm.
And specifically, this talks about the raccoon is about being shy.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
something like, I don't know whether this is you or the other person or the relationship as a whole, but yeah, there's some energy here that's shy and scared with the rabbit. The rabbit is fear. So
Wow.
there's somebody here hiding themselves in the darkness here. They don't want to come forward.
Mm. I don't feel like I'm hiding myself too much.
Yeah, I don't see that in you at all.
Hmm.
Now, another interpretation for that, because those are just the energies. So, um, fear and like shyness or hiding the light. So, this is something actually that the could be that a relationship would um, purge out of you or bring out of you is like triggering, especially with the rabbit here, like triggering insecurities or fears or certain
Hmm.
things to come to the surface.
Hmm.
I would say, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, the raccoon is also very creative, artistic, like literally artistic, but it's again like in a sense of like an abashed, kind of shy to share it sense,
Hmm.
which is completely contrary to what I know of you. At least you're very bold and brave about sharing your creativity. So that's interesting, though.
Yeah, though I feel that there's more to show, or in different ways, more boldness
Yeah.
to find. So maybe that does apply.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Could be for sure.
Hmm.
Um, this could also potentially. This is another possible indication that could come. Is at the beginning stages of this relationship, there will be a kind of caution of sharing this like publicly before it's kind of
Hmm.
cemented or like advanced, like developed more in a way.
Hmm.
But at the very beginning stages, there's a kind of like cocoon of, I don't want to say secrecy because it's not secrecy, but it's just like privacy, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that kind of aligns with intuitions I had myself yesterday about certain things. That I wanted to share with people that I know, friends and family, and then I felt urged not to do it, or my computer didn't work, and
Mm.
um, yeah, I'm being told to keep some things to myself in a way. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, yes, I can confirm. This deck has different emotions or states of being,
Mhm.
little keywords. So I'm going to pull one of those for you as a general. Oh, I don't think that was the right one. Hold on. There's something like sticky in the energy here,
Mm.
or it's not like I don't know. I can always tell there's like subtleties about the way the cards move in my hands that I can
Mhm.
sometimes tell are things like flowing smoothly or not. But overall, like so far, this is it's all positive indication, and it's all like it's very much in line with the theme of relationships because you have the
Mhm.
lovers twice, yeah, and then this fast moving energy here. And
Yeah.
I don't see any like either no like major like blockages or anything. It's just the main thing is like, yeah, that one. Balancing the inner and outer, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean inner. I just started speaking. Balancing the inner masculine and feminine, like that.
Mhm.
That like it's all like the process for you is it's completely like inside out or internal first. And then you have regret. I know that I cannot change the past.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah,
general feeling?
that's in general.
Mm.
That's in general. To put it in the context of a relationship reading, yeah, I would say it's just saying that like not that you maybe even have any regrets, at least consciously, but any experiences you had to this point were important, like ways to learn about yourself and what you do want and don't want, and even now in the present moment, like whatever experiences you're having, it's just a way to like get to know yourself. There's
Mhm.
nothing to regret there. It's just the main thing is like, listening to yourself and your own needs, and don't overstep your own boundaries, right? That's the kind of number one thing.
Mhm. Yeah, it's curious for me to see that this card comes up because I totally agree with what you say and yeah, on a conscious level, I think that that's the way I see my past as well. But then apparently, maybe in the emotional body or subconsciously, there's something still a bit uh, stuck or something, yeah, that indicates regret.
Yeah, exactly. So it can just be like a lingering emotional energy, even though like you can understand it on a rational set like level, like um rational understanding is doesn't clear emotions. You know what I mean? The emotions have their own life of their own.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so this is, I think, the overall like general picture.
Hmm.
If you want to go into the specifics next.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
All right.
Mm.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is put one of you here, and then the combination energy in the middle.
Okay.
So I'm going to put Shiva to the left, and I'll put you on the right.
Hmm.
Okay. Ah, no. Uh-huh. You got that one again. Interesting. That's too many cards. That's way too many cards. Let's see, just one more. All right, that one. Stress. Stress.
Mm.
Mm, let's see. That is a huge pile of cards. What is here?
Mm.
Maybe it's appropriate. All right. So many cards here. Well, he got the Four of Pentacles twice. I'll just leave those like that.
Mhm.
Okay. So what's going on his side is he's like, he's one part of him, he's like, feels like he's totally ready. He wants a relationship. And the other part of him is, he's kind of in the middle here, like trying to figure out what he wants, what he needs. Like, and one part of him is like absolutely ready to leave. And then the other part of him is very much holding back, very much cautious, reserved. With the temperance is like, and the King of Cups came. So this is like trying to balance his own emotions. But at the same time, yeah, so he's came with Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the World. So it's very much like a energy of indecision, or like Seven of Cups is very much indecision. It's having like many options, not knowing what to choose. And yeah, with this came twice, the Four of Pentacles. So it's like emphasizing that he's just like sitting there in a way, like he's very much like uh, calm and stable about it, but at the same time not moving, not making any decisions, not really. The energy is not moving; it's stagnant there. And it's also kind of closed off, like with the Four of Pentacles coming after the King of Cups, like it's emotionally a bit like closed off, basically. With the World card, it can indicate, yes, the ending of a cycle. Came also under the Fool, so it's possible that this is something he will start to move out of. But right now, as it is, he's not moving. His energy is not moving. At least in terms of love and relationships, he's just like a rock. He's just sitting there like a rock, and he's not a receptive rock either. But he wants to be. That's the thing in his heart. Like he wants to be, but he's just not doing it at the moment. Or maybe he is internally. That's the thing. Like it's an internal process at the moment for him. So
Mhm.
okay. Your side, you have fighting and stress in between nothingness. So I see, like, first of all, just off the bat, like that. On one hand, you're very zen about this. On the other hand, it's like there's some psychological pressure going on here. You have the lovers again. Interesting. There's kind of like an active process with the fighting card. It talks about like being triggered,
Mm.
like things being triggered in you, like emotions, like wounds. Um, so especially because this is in the context of this connection you have to Shiva and what's going on with that. So it's definitely that he's energy. He's just kind of sitting there like a little rock, and he's catalyzing you to like explore all your triggers, basically.
Mhm.
And he's not even doing anything active in the process. You're just, yeah. There's a little bit of a warning with the stress card, but hold on, I'll get to that. I want to clarify it as well.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, heartbreak. You got the Three of Swords.
Mm.
So, mm, it's kind of like there's a lot of like a lot of grief there. This can be even beyond beyond your personal life, personal self. Like this can be from personal experiences, of course, but this can also be like because it's coming under this hierophant here, so it can also be something like inherited.
Mm.
But there's definitely like a type of grief going on here, or like heartache, heart like pain that's coming up to that's being triggered for healing.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, there's something just about the topic, even just like engaging in the topic, and like it's bringing a lot of stuff up for you actively.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Judgment. Well, that's good. So, mm, yeah. All right. So it's coming. So the kind of warning that comes with this like stress thing is like this person has so many balls in the air, and like it's they're busy, 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 and they don't even see that they're trying to do so much. They're doing so much. They don't even notice that the monkey is about to pop the little balloon that they're balancing on, and they're in for a crash.
Mm.
So the overall warning is like okay, because it came with this judgment card. So the judgment is like it's a reckoning. It's like the moment of truth. And it's
Mm.
actually the same card as here it came. This Beyond Illusion and Judgment are the same card.
Mhm.
And yeah, so this is like the humans, the family here, they're like, I don't know if you're on YouTube, sorry, I shouldn't, you're going to post this to YouTube, I shouldn't show the full, it's too late for that, but yeah, we'll put it
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
okay.
Um, so they're like laid bare in front of the divine here, like the truth is all coming out.
Mhm.
And this is it's always a good thing, but at the same time, depending what's been going on, judgment moment, a moment of reckoning to a situation can feel potentially very like mm, destructive, disruptive. It can
Mhm.
be feel bad. It can feel bad, or it can feel like liberating. It can also feel like a moment of relief or like clarity. You know.
Yeah.
So it just depends, like what your energy you've been in as to how that you like take that experience. But so there's something here where mm, that yeah, this relationship for you, it's been pretty actively putting you into like an emotional process,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of triggering all the things like in you about what does it even mean to you? This like what do you from a lover? What do you want? What do you need? Blah blah blah. And the kind of pain that can come also of realizing that like maybe you've not had some things in your life that you feel you would need to have or want to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even like there's even something like it can feel with the divine, like it can feel somehow, I've had this feeling before, like it feels unfair that like we're made like this and we're like these interdependent beings, but at the same time like we have to provide all of our needs for ourselves on some level, and there's like a kind of back and forth there that goes on.
Yeah, that's
Like,
accurate.
why why is it like this kind of thing. um so I would say the general warning here is especially given the kind of energy he's in right now. I haven't read like the collect or the blended energy yet, but I would say mm, don't like rush into getting emotionally invested,
Mhm.
because it's just not, at least at the moment, it's not being reciprocated or it's not capable to be reciprocated. And it could leave a much more nasty like judgment experience, or shocking or like painful like experience
Mhm.
if you invest uh, like too much too quickly or something, or too much you invest and then it's not reciprocated and then it just further triggers you, and you
Yeah.
know
Mhm. I see. Mhm.
but it's a good so far, it's showing like yeah, like this is for sure um a great opportunity to see yourself more clearly,
Yeah, that's
because
also
it's bringing all
really,
these things up for you.
I really
Go on.
experienced a big intuition or a calling to start this process. And then at the same time, there was a part of me that was very skeptical about it, or that really didn't understand why, because it didn't feel uh, like it, as if it was almost deception in some way, or not entirely authentic to express the wish to uh, do this like so blatantly and fully. Um,
Yeah.
but I also understood that yeah, it would bring about self-awareness for both of us, I think. Um, and I feel myself meeting a lot of things. So I yeah, this really resonates with how I am experiencing this.
Mm. Okay, that's good. And yeah, from his side, again, all I can say at the moment is um, that he wants a relationship and he doesn't want a relationship, and he's not currently moving on that, and there's something internal going on here.
Hmm.
So I can't say anything more specific about that. So what is the overall energy between the two of you? Well, it's innocent, very innocent. It's like it's pure-hearted. Like you have, yeah, that's nice. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Innocent. This is also the Sun card, so there it's very positive. This energy overall, it's quite positive indication. And you got Chariot. Okay, so definitely one thing I can say is it's putting you, you're moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Whether this relationship is actually a destination point or is it just like one stop along the way or like a road marker, you know, that's unclear. However, it's putting you into the right direction for sure. It's getting you moving. Both of
Nice.
you, actually, because this is the collective energy. So, and it's definitely what he needs as well, because he's not moving. You're moving. Your energy's moving. It's stuff's happening over here. Nothing's happening on this side, except like some internal, a little bit internal movements. But overall, that this is the Chariot is like progress. It's the path forward.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I would say definitely. Okay, actually, that came through pretty clearly with the way that came. So this is I have trouble lifting these cards without ripping the edges. So this is the normal Chariot card.
Mm.
So this for me would be focused. If it came on this side, I would say it's more about the like Chariot energy, or this could be like more of a sign that this particular relationship is moving forward. But on this side, the way it came, I feel the emphasis is more on the path.
Mhm.
We're less so focused on the Chariot itself, and we're more so focused on the path. So it's putting you like on the path in the right direction. Um, yeah, but
Yes.
it's more so about the path it's putting you on than the actual this particular relationship.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the main focus.
Okay, cool. I really like that the innocence came out.
Yeah, I
That's
was still gonna say like as a summary or just a final point. Yeah, like this is focus on this because this is the highest potential that you can cultivate, but in this connection between the two of you, whether it be like friends or whatever else, that
Mhm.
this is what you're going for here, and it's our natural state of being. That's the thing. So this is the way we are naturally, and we just to be like this again, you just have to drop all of the other stuff on top of it that's like preventing that. So drop the armor and the stress and the like clinging and defensiveness, and then all that's left is
Mhm.
innocence.
Wow. Thank you,
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah, you were very welcome. That's all I have for you. So I hope it's
Well,
helpful.
it really, really was helpful. Do you maybe want to introduce yourself for the people who are watching this so that they can find your channel?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Matthew, and my channel name on YouTube is Lionheart Dreamweaving. So Pippa can also put a link in the description box
I
to the
will.
channel itself. Yes. Okay. Yes, I make tarot videos, and perhaps we'll start making other kind of videos. So feel free to check it out. And yeah,
Well,
thanks for watching, everybody. Hope it's been
thank
interesting.
you.